Alright guys, I wanted to do another video. I'll be talking about a bunch of different things. Um, I wanted to talk a little bit about what Trump is doing right now. He's down in North Carolina, kind of like surveying the hurricane, what happened to those people that live up in the hills and the mountains of North Carolina. They're living in tents. A lot of them are living in tents, and they're living in campers and really bad conditions. They lost their house, and just this happened when? September, October? When did this happen? October? It's January, end of January, and it's finally being acknowledged. Um, Really a shame, really horrible. Um, if anyone looks at the weather, you can see that the weather has gone bananas like everywhere. Like Florida, Pensacola got like a foot of snow. Houston, Texas got like I think another like I don't know 6 inches or 8 inches of snow. Like they got a lot of snow in places where it doesn't snow. New Orleans got snow. Anywhere from Texas to Florida is really horrible right now. And these states do not know. They're not equipped to deal with this kind of thing. So they don't have snow plows. They don't have shovels. A lot of people don't have shovels. They don't own that kind of stuff. They don't. A lot of times their houses aren't even made for winter in these places. So I feel really bad for these. I do feel really bad. But something specifically that I wanted to just say, something that Trump is doing that I totally agree with. Well, mainly everything that he does, I agree with. There's not anything that he does that I don't agree with. But I know he's doing two. I mean, he just became president a few days ago, and already he's like doing all these awesome things. He is tariffing, and he's putting a tariff on anything that's made outside of the United States is getting tariffed, which I think is a really good thing, especially for people who take medication. I don't know if anybody knows this, but a lot of people, like I know this because I dealt with this a few years ago, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe even more than that, 7 years ago. I had a really bad sinus infection, and for some reason, I'm prone to sinus infections. I haven't had one in a long time. Ever since I stopped smoking, I haven't had a sinus infection. So I think my smoking definitely attributed to my sinus infections. But anyway, back in like 20, maybe 16 or 17, I had a really bad one. And I had to get an antibiotic to treat it. I don't know what prompted me to look it up, but I did. I looked up the antibiotic, and it was, some sort of penicillin that I was taking. And it was made in China. I think it was made in either China or India. It was made in one of those countries. I'm not sure which one. And I said, this is pretty weird that it's made in China. I think it was China. And when I looked up the name of the company or the corporation that made this particular penicillin that I got from CVS, by the way, this particular company made a lot of medication, like a lot, a lot. And I thought it was really weird that our medicine from the United States is being made over in China. Why is that happening? Um, but I researched this and I've come to know that a lot of medication is being made in either India or China. And I don't think that's good. Like, why can't we make our own medicine here, right? We have labs and all that stuff. And it would really, I mean, there would be a lot of new jobs for people if they made medications here, right? But I thought that was really weird that our antibiotics are being made overseas. That's kind of crazy. Like, I wouldn't care if it was like being made in like England or Germany or something like that, but like China? Why is that happening? That's a little shady, right? I thought that was weird that our medicine is being made in other places. Um, so yeah. But anyway, he's putting a tariff on everything that comes into the country. So he's going to be, basically charging other countries to sell their stuff here, which I think is a good idea. I do. I think that's very good. But he's doing something else that I feel pretty strongly about, and I think a lot of people, a lot of Americans probably feel very strongly about this, where he wants to stop citizenship for babies who are born to illegal people who are here illegally. And I think that's really good. There are a lot of people who are coming over to the United States illegally, and having babies and getting citizenship because they had a baby in the United States. And I believe that they should be coming here legally. And the problem is, a lot of them are having babies in the United States and they're here illegally. And that's what he wants to stop. He wants to stop the people, the illegals that are here having babies. Because once that baby is born here, they get to stay. They get to stay, basically. I think that's bullshit. I think it's bullshit for a lot of reasons. But why do they get to stay here? Because they had a baby here. That doesn't make sense. And I know it's the Constitution, but they have to do something with that because that's messed up, right? Um, everybody has come here from another country, right? Like most people have. People, and this is the thing about Trump. Trump wants people to come here, but he wants them to come here legally. He wants them to come here legally. And illegal people that have babies here should not be allowed to stay. They should have to leave. And that baby should not have citizenship in the United States at all. And I hope that gets changed. I hope that he wins. And I know he appealed it. I know he appealed it. He definitely appealed it. And I can't wait to see what happens with that because that's bullshit. Total bullshit. It's just not right. And but Biden, they should have never let all those illegals in. But they are getting deported. A lot of them are leaving the sanctuary states. I was watching on the news. Boston just had a huge raid like yesterday. He's wasted no time in, doing all the things that he said he was going to do. And he really has. He really has. Like he's on it. Like he's on it like unbelievable. But like exactly, like why do they get to stay here? Like, my grandparents came here at the turn of the century in the early 1900s. They came by boat from Sicily and they came here legally, you know. Um They had to go through Ellis Island and get checked out, make sure they didn't have any diseases. And if they did have a disease, they were quarantined or, watch The Godfather, Godfather Part 2. Godfather Part 2 is a brilliant movie because it really shows the immigrants coming over from Sicily in the turn of the century when a lot of people did, like, my family did. They came from Sicily, to the United States on a large boat. I forget the name of the boat they came on. My grandmother told me the name of the boat. I don't remember the name of the boat, but it was a big ship, and they landed in Ellis Island, and they had to be checked out. They had to get all their papers ready. They had to tell them where they were from and everything. That's what they did. That was legal. And the fact that these people are just walking through, and they could be anybody. They could be, like I said, criminals and things like that. Like Trump doesn't want to, Trump wants them to come here, but he wants them to come here legally, and I think that's what you have to do. And everybody has come here from some country, other country, right? Everybody has, For me, my grandparents came from Sicily. My grandfather's family came from Spain. They came from Spain to Allentown, Pennsylvania, where they lived on a farm. And funny, my great grandfather was a furrier. He could have been a millionaire. I don't know why. If he would have stayed in Spain, he would have been a millionaire because he was a furrier. And those were, back in those days, I think they were hard to come by in those days. I don't know why they came to the United States, and I don't know why they came to Allentown, but that's where they landed. They went to Allentown. They lived on a big farm out there, and somehow they made their way here to Jersey from there. Don't know how, don't know why. I don't know exactly that whole story. I have to ask my mother why. But I just don't understand. And I know back in those days, this was what they did. Everybody wanted to come to America back then, and they still want to come to America. But if you see the countries, like if you look, if you go to Sicily or Spain, like these are gorgeous countries with like beautiful, beautiful oceans and clean. Like when it comes to like, you know, I mean, and look, America is beautiful too. Don't get me wrong. Like there's some beautiful places in the United States. There is. But you really can't compare Italy to the United States. I mean, I don't know. For me, Italy is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, I think. Literally. So, I don't know. But that's what they did. Everybody did. Everybody came here from someplace, but they came legally. And I believe what Trump is doing is the right thing. But now he's going to California. He's going to go to California. He's in North Carolina right now. He's going to California to find out what's going on with these fires. These fires are really running rampant out there, which is such a shame. All these beautiful areas are being burnt to the ground, and nobody knows why. Well, they say it's because of the Santa Ana winds. Okay, but why is this happening now? And why didn't it never happen before? Um, a lot of questions to all this stuff. I just think it's sad. I think the whole thing is really sad. What's happening? And it's like the weather has turned deadly, literally, between like the snowstorms, the hurricanes, now the fires. It's just like the weather is killing people, and it's just I don't know. I don't know. Um, but anyway, that's the way I feel about what's going on right now with the news and the cold, and the cold has kind of like kind of broke a little bit. It's kind of today was like 30 degrees here, and like it's been like in the teens. Like today was like the warmest day all week. It's hit like 30, like not even like it was like 35 degrees, 34 degrees in some areas. Um, and it was sunny. It was a beautiful day. As far as it was the warmest day of probably in the last 2 weeks. Today was like the warmest day because it was sunny and it was like 34, but 35, but 34 degrees. Um, I don't know. There's a lot to talk about. If I was to go into each individual problem, I would be here forever talking about this stuff. So I'm not going to do that. Um, but yeah, that's how I feel about what's going on with. I'm so happy that Trump is here. I'm so glad. It's great that he's getting stuff done so quickly, and like he's on it. Like he's on it right now. He doesn't stop. He's constantly trying to fix something or trying to do something for the country. He's constantly on something. He's not night and day between what we had before. Night and day. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Still working on my camera. I'm still trying to work on, getting my camera and figuring out what's going on with my upload speeds with as far as getting myself in videos. Like I said, I don't know what my problem is. It still takes a very long time. I tried doing a video the other day. I recorded it. It was like maybe 32 minutes, and the upload speeds were so slow. It was like literally just to go up like 2%, it was like literally 2 hours. Like it was crazy. Like I don't know why it takes so long, but I don't want I have to find out why that's happening because I don't think that's normal. First of all, it's not normal to take 2 hours to do 2% of a video. Like, no. I need to go to the Verizon store. I have to find out what's wrong. And I have to find out, is it normal to have upload speeds for YouTube like this? Maybe it's normal. Maybe everybody goes through this when they upload a video. I don't know. I don't know. I have a digital camera. No, I got a digital camera. I have to figure out how to get to do that. I haven't even really tried with videos. Like it's weird because like it's funny with different cameras because like when I take pictures on my cell phone, so I have very bad light in my house too. So I don't have like a ring or anything like that. Like when I do videos, it's very dark. So you're not really getting like the full unless I was to go outside. Like it's really hard to see um clear pictures, really. It's hard for me to get good pictures on my cell phone because it's very, very dark. And, that's definitely a problem. As far as getting good videos. Like, I want to make good videos, but in order to do that, I'm going to probably have to buy one of those ring lights because I see a lot of people that do videos have those ring lights. And because I have such poor lighting in my room, I'm probably going to have to do that because I have two lamps, but I don't know. For some reason, it's very dim in here. It doesn't really show really well. And it changes everything. It really does. Like, you can't even really get to see what I look like. Like, my hair is brown. My hair is dark brown. But it's funny because in some light, my hair looks lighter than what it actually is. Like, when I go outside, my hair is lighter brown. In the house, my hair is like a darker brown color. It's weird. And it makes me look different because I look different with different color hair. Like, my hair is naturally dark brown, like almost black. Not black, but dark brown. I've always lightened my hair. I've always lightened my hair to like a reddish brown or a light reddish brown. And I look different, really different, when my hair is dark brown compared to light reddish brown. I look very, very different with my hair dark. I really do. When I put makeup on and highlighter and all, it definitely makes me look a lot better. Um, yeah, I mean it does. But I don't want to like when I do videos, I want to make sure that you can actually see me in the video because I've tried doing videos before and they're so dark and it's like you can't even see me. It doesn't even give like a good representation. And if I can't get a good video, then I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to put out good videos. I know that in order to do that, you have to have a good camera. I do have a digital camera. I got it like a few months ago. It's not the top of the line because like I'm not going to spend like I think the one that I wanted was like it was close to $400 for this digital camera that I wanted. And I I wasn't sure if I want I mean, I don't want to spend $400 on a digital camera that I may or may not even continue to use. I want to see how I like doing this first. And if I like doing videos, if I can do it, then maybe I will, get something better. But I just bought like a average digital camera. Not the cheapest one, but not the most expensive. It's kind of in the middle. And I want to see how I like doing this. If I like doing it, then I will put forth a little bit more money to get a better camera. The digital camera that I wanted, I believe it was a Sony. I think it was a Sony one. I think, but yeah. So we'll see what happens. But that, like I said, once I get my upload, I figure out what's going on with the upload speeds, I will be doing videos. Like I said, having the time to do videos is also something that is going to take time because, I'm busy. I don't have time to really do this. I do this usually when I can't sleep or when I have like a little bit of time, but I don't really have time to really do videos. That's why I do these little ones like before I go to bed or whatever. When I find the time, I just upload it. When I'm not on my phone, I'll just upload some videos. But yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to see. I don't know. Because I'm not looking to do this as a job, like if I was looking to make videos and make money on my videos and monetize a channel, yes, then I could see putting the money out, putting out a few $100 for a good camera or whatever, how much it cost. I think the one that I wanted was close to $400. Then I could say yes, okay. But this is just like a little hobby that I'm doing, a little hobby. I don't know if I want to put out that kind of money. And the thing is, too, I have a very good cell phone. My cell phone is top of the line cell phone. I don't know why my cell phone doesn't put out better videos and pictures. Like the pictures that I take with my cell phone are okay, but I don't feel like it really depicts a really good picture. Like I don't think it does. I don't think that, cell phones are really made to do that. But I see people doing videos on their phones and I think it come out okay. I don't know if it's just the light in here. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. Like I said, I have very poor lighting in here. Very poor lighting. I think that is the culprit as far as why because you need to have good light. I'm going to go and I'm going to look for a ring light. I think I'm going to do that. So when I start doing videos, they will come out better. Um, like I said, the videos are going to happen. It's just going to take a little bit. Probably a couple months from now, I'll be doing videos. Probably by, like I said, I have to go to the Verizon store, see what's going on with this. And I want someone to actually show me what to do because I don't know anything about doing YouTube videos. I don't know anything about this. And a lot of times, if you get someone who's good at like a Verizon store who wants to help you, you can learn a lot from those guys. Like I've been in there and there was a salesman guy who was very nice, who was very helpful to me and showing me around the phone and stuff like that. Sometimes you do get a good one. And so, yeah, because I'm just winging this. I don't really know anything about this stuff. I'm just doing this from, you know, trial and error type thing. But anyway, that's it. That's my ideas for what's going on in the world right now, and like also for me too, the way I feel about everything, like as far as what's going on, current events and stuff like that with that, and an update on my videos. Like I said, I am going to be doing them, but just be patient. I will be doing videos definitely by the spring. Let me just say this too. By April, May, I will be doing videos, okay? I will be in the video because I know being in the video is going to make a lot of difference. And like I said, even when I'm in these videos, I'm still not looking to be popular. I don't want to be popular, okay? I'm not looking to do that. I do this as a hobby, and I just, whoever watches. But no, like I just do this as like a little thing. I want to talk about narcissists and I did a video about narcissists and feelings, and I'm gonna continue on my rant about that too. But anyway, that's it for this one.